Welcome back to the Trumpet Studio. I'm Ricio. I am joined with some special guests today. We have John Zarsky and Emily Mikesell. Did I say everybody's names right?
Mikesell, but close.
Mikesell.
Yeah.
I was supposed to do this in the intro, and so now y'all can even start the video with me messing up, saying her name wrong, but like I feel like we should get that right. So say it one more time for everybody to know.
Emily Mikesell.
Mikesell.
Hmm.
Awesome. Yeah, I've known her for like almost 10 years and I still messed it up. I'm sorry. That's my shame face. Sorry. All right, cool. So we're going to do another episode of Talkin Trumpet. So we're going to be talking trumpet. We have a couple solos pulled up to watch some video and see what people are inspired by. We got some Clark Terry and some Nicholas Payton, some of our heroes. So yeah, we're gonna do 60 seconds of people, Emily and John telling us who they are, where they're from, what they do, and we'll start with Emily. Go ahead and take off.
Hey, I'm Emily Mikesell. I am from Orlando, Florida originally. I went to Florida State and then I made my way over to New Orleans and I've been here for 5 years. Um, yeah, that's basically it.
Nice. Anything in the works and projects? Anything coming up out of the
Yeah,
pandemic?
I am working on my first album for my band Smilo. So we're pretty much done recording and we're starting to mix the record. So I don't know when it'll be out, but soon.
Awesome. That's awesome. And John, tell us about yourself.
Hey, my name is John Zarsky. I'm from Austin, Texas, and I've been living in New Orleans for about 9 years now. Let's see. I grew up playing with some really great musicians in town in Austin, and was fortunate enough to get to hang out with them. And one of those guys was Ephraim Owens. I learned a lot from him. And then I moved to New Orleans, and because there were so many great musicians here and it was a working life, so I was able to join some R&B bands here, play on bourbon for the last couple years. Um, and I also get to start working on a several tracks, like 2 tracks right now with Nicholas Payton, which has been really exciting. And also get to work with some other great musicians. I'm sure you know Jameson Ross and Ari Title are 2 other guys I've been working with. So super excited to release those songs this year. Um, and also just get to play some music again. So
Nice. That's cool, man. You moved here in 2012 or 13?
2012, I
Oh, we moved to the
believe. Yeah.
same year, bro.
Yeah, see? Oh, that's nuts.
Like
Another
we
long
probably showed up
time.
with U-Haul trucks the same day.
I wish I could afford a U-Haul truck, bro. Oh my God.
Oh, oh
I
wow.
at that time I was right out of college. Oh,
Oh, I mean, if you want to tell us, I'm willing to listen because I don't know this about your story. So I mean, if you want to tell us a little,
no, man, no. I graduated from UT and was just University of Texas, and I just was ready. School wasn't necessarily like it just didn't vibe with me. I was ready to like be in the you know musical working world and have like a mentors in that kind of way. So I just packed up my car and decided to leave.
Wow.
A really great music scene. Austin it's special, but it's just I was ready for something different, after living there for like 20 years.
Yeah. Dang, that's crazy. Emily, you want to tell us about your moving to the New Orleans experience?
Yeah, so I kind of followed my partner here. I went to Florida State with him and he is a bass player. He was getting his master's at University of New Orleans, so I'd come see him once a month for 2 years while I was finishing up at Florida State, and then it was just I didn't really have to think about what I was going to do after college. I knew I was going to move here and um just play music here. I already met a lot of people just every time I visited. and there's a lot of Florida State people here, so
No, really?
yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah. I didn't realize you were doing like the commute month to month. I didn't
Yeah,
realize you were doing that. I,
I took a
like
megabus. I
wow. Oh,
took the
that's
megabus
smart.
once a month. It was so cheap.
That's
It
smart.
was. I can attest. I took the
Yeah,
megabus as well.
yeah. Took so many megabuses.
Wow. Funny. I mean, I moved here with my wife. Like so, like we like moved. Actually, we moved in the same van. Like we shared a U-Haul with AJ and his wife, AJ Hall. Like we
Hmm.
we took a van from Jacksonville to Tampa up to Tallahassee, and then then
Whoa.
drove over to like so. And we had like cars, like so like one of us was driving the van, somebody driving a car, somebody driving a car. Like and we like moved like two families over
Oh my god.
at one time.
That's the way to
So
go.
that was fun,
On that way.
right? All right, cool. So let's dive into some trumpet. Let's talk some trumpet. We got Mr. Clark Terry up on the deck. So we're gonna start from the beginning of the song. We're gonna hit a melody, and we'll listen through Clark Terry solo, and then we'll have Emily talk about it because that's your solo, right? You chose that one.
Yeah.
So yeah, you want to set that up, like what made you want to check it out, and what should we be listening for? Blah blah blah, and we'll talk more about it afterwards. But like, what made you choose this one?
Um, I this video just always comes to mind as like watching Clark Terry play live is so special.
Mhm.
So that was it. Just was the only thing that popped into my head actually. But I don't know how I found this recording. It might have been through Scotty Barnhart. But I transcribed like the studio version of this, and I think the live version is like really great too.
Nice. All right, so let's share the screen. We'll check out that recording. And here we go. Killing.
Yeah, short and sweet.
Wow. All right. So go ahead, give us your reasonings, your why, your how. Did you transcribe it? Blah blah blah. Talk to us about it, and then like I'll chime in, and maybe John can chime in on like what we thought about it.
Hmm. Yeah, I transcribed the studio version of this like a few years ago. I don't know how I found it, but it's just such a cool solo, and I think he really sounds like totally different than any other trumpet player. Like I just love how like kind of bouncy his sound is. But it's really interesting to hear like the live version because he plays some of the same stuff.
Like I was gonna
Um,
ask you that. I was gonna ask like if you transcribed the studio record, like was he quoting, saying, playing the same
yeah,
stuff? Dang, that's crazy.
yeah.
Because
There's
it's over.
like
That's straight no chaser, so it's a F blues, right?
yeah. So I mean, there's he's like doing like a few things that are very similar to the other recordings. So I think
What
that's really interesting.
were there specific parts
Yeah, like the
the
way he
the triple
starts
tonguing
it,
thing?
and yeah, the triple tonguing. Yeah, he makes it look so easy. Like I need to work on that again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my. How does he do
What'd you
it
think,
so
John?
fast? Yeah, I can never. I've always tried to like tongue like that, like Clifford Brown or Clark Terry, those like doodle tongues
Hmm.
or whatever. And there's a lot of guys in town in New Orleans too that they kind of do that, like like Leroy Jones
Hmm.
does a lot of the doodle tongue stuff, and yeah, it's super hip. It was swinging, just
Hmm.
yeah, it's who was the rhythm section on that? Is Oscar Peterson
I
trio
think it
or
is, but I'm not.
Yeah, it looked like it was Oscar Peterson and uh his trio plus Kai. That's Kai, right? Oh, the people listed. Yeah, no, it's Bob Brookmeyer, Laurie Holloway on
I'm not
piano,
sure.
Rick Laird, and Alan Ganley. I don't know any of these guys
Okay.
no, me either.
except
What?
Bob Brookmeyer. So I know Bob
Yeah.
Brookmeyer. I think he lived in Jacksonville. Like I've actually met him like in
Oh,
person
they
in
sounded
real life.
good.
Cool.
They fooled me. I like some swinging band, but
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's just a testament to like how awesome Clark Terry is too, because he makes everybody else, who he plays with sound that good, makes you think that they're Oscar Peterson trio or whatever.
yeah,
Uh,
Hmm.
so yeah, makes me think about like the Miles story too, about like him going and trying to check out Clark Terry. He really like dug all
Hmm.
his stuff. So um, also funny Clark Terry story, real quick.
yeah.
Have you ever gone to Josh Landra's shop in New York?
Mm-mm.
He has Clark Terry's like leather's beautiful leather trumpet bag with the
Mm.
flugel and his trumpet in it. And I bet if you visit him, he'll tell you the story about how he got it. And you could probably try out a ton of his trumpets too, because and mouthpieces and whatever. So
Is it
yeah.
something you can give to us quickly, or is it
Sure,
we have to be
yeah.
there? You have to be there to
We
know it.
can
You got to be there to
no,
know the
we can
story.
we can tell you. I can tell you. I probably won't tell it as good as Josh. Um,
It's all good.
but okay. Well, so I guess Clark Terry was like going to a gig or something like that, and he took a cab in New York, and he put his horn in the trunk, I guess, and got into an argument with the cab driver up when they got to the gig, and the cab driver just drove off with his horn, and never saw it again until after he passed away. It showed up at somebody's estate sale, or somebody's grandma or mom had it or something, and then they brought it to Josh, like probably wanting to see whose trumpet it was, but it had like Clark Terry engravings and like his set list. I mean, everything was there, so it was super cool. Just it
Wow,
was like a museum piece or something.
that's crazy.
Whoa. That's so cool.
I would love to know how he did the gig that night. That is
Yeah.
hard. Yeah, thanks for sharing that story. I've never heard that. Like, never heard that at all.
Me,
And
yeah,
he passed away like what, like 5 years ago?
Something like that. I got to speak to him on the phone like maybe a year or two before he passed, because Scotty Barnhart was like pretty close with him, so
Hmm.
he'd call him up during my lesson, and he didn't say too much, but Scotty like had me play for him over the phone, and he was really sweet, and yeah, I just always cherish that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Like Clark Terry heard you play. That's crazy.
Hmm.
All right, so that was cool. I mean, I'm gonna check that the whole thing out because I'm gonna steal some of that stuff from that, that solo. To be honest with you, I'm gonna steal some of that.
Yeah, I think I need to transcribe that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna steal some of that. Yeah, Clark has always been like one of those cats I always viewed as like he's like the virtuoso on the horn. Like he does stuff on the horn that like it sounds so easy, but
Mhm.
after playing for 20 years, you're still like, what? Like seriously? Like you did that? You can do that? Like it's crazy. So yeah, yeah, I'm definitely gonna steal some of it from that record. Let's check out John's submission. This one's Nicholas Payton. You want to set us up for what we have for that track?
Yeah. So this tune is really cool. It's off of Into the Blue record by Nick. And why I like it is if you look up the definition of a triptych, it's like I think it's from the Renaissance era, but it basically describes like a type of way to organize sections or a painting. So he basically modeled the song after like this type of like form, and the way that he does it with like relationships of chord, like minor third movements, and just how it sounds is it's like 4 chords, but then he has a bridge, and it's super clever and a beautiful song, and it just like hypnotized me over and over again, especially after checking that one out and the backwards step, like that whole era. So then this concert is just also a testament to like his, what he's capable of, and as an artist, and just somebody worth studying with or checking out if you're interested in playing trumpet, and more importantly just music in general. I think his versatility is something to be admired and emulated.
Cool. All right, let's pull it up. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Nick's playing he's playing his butt off on that. And he also played. I mean, I'm not sure if y'all are like avid watchers of his Instagram, like I am, but he played the line that he plays for his Instagram shows, like oh, that's cool.
I didn't realize he was
Before
playing it back then either. You know,
right,
he's been playing
right.
that lick for a long time.
Before you send us, I just want to make sure and like note that like yo, like I've heard a lot of Nicholas Payton solos and a lot of Nicholas Payton. Like his chops are on fire in this video. Like he got more access than usual. I mean, he always has a lot of access, but like it seems like he had a lot more access to the extremities of the horn in this video. But go ahead, John. What made you choose that one? What'd you like? What'd you think? Did you steal anything from it?
Yeah. Let's see. I like this. I picked this video because it's great to see and hear Nick and his band in a live setting. You know, he stretches out more and really to see and like what he's doing. I mean, he's playing keys and trumpet, you know, simultaneously. They're playing all his compositions. They're mashing up his compositions with standards. Their band is just like so free, but they're just communicating on such a clear level between each other, which I just find like, I mean, it's beautiful. And the fact that he's playing so much trumpet on this is really great too, just to hear in comparison to just, I mean, he's got so many different styles and personas that he embodies. So yeah, I picked this because I like the tune, but also, yeah, just Nick as a musician and artist.
Yeah. Emily, what'd you think?
Oh man, I love it. He's definitely one of my favorite trumpet players. I think I might have heard something from this concert before, but I've never really listened to this before, and it was like really cool, like how he mashes up Days of Wine and Roses in there. Like, so it's just like such a treat to hear him play on a standard, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Killer.
Can,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, and that actually that video was from his actual YouTube channel. I always say Payton Records, but it's probably Payton Records. I don't know if y'all know how to actually say it. I've never asked him anytime I've talked to him, like, how does he say that? But like, he has his own YouTube channel for all this stuff. So like, make sure y'all subscribe. I just subscribed to it because I just realized I wasn't subscribed to his Payton Records YouTube channel. So I just subscribed to it while we were watching it. Yeah, that's killing. I appreciate y'all hipping me to this. I haven't seen, I've seen parts of that same concert for the Clark Terry. I hadn't seen the specific, this particular Nicholas Payton one. So this is dope. I appreciate y'all doing that and sharing those videos with me. I don't have a video for me. I don't have a video for us. The next part we're gonna jump into our rapid fire questions. So I have like upwards of 10 questions. So like get your mind set around like I'm gonna ask a lot of questions. I just want like a yes or no, or just like a person's name, or you choose something just like real quick, like you know what I'm saying, like clockwork. I might even put like a little ticking time thing behind us under the the audio. Like I might even do that. I probably won't do it, but just you know, it's like real quick, just something to get to know you a little bit and know where you guys are on these things. And we'll have Emily go first, and then John answer. So I'll ask one question, Emily go, John go. So the speed is up to you, Emily. We go as fast as you can go. Y'all ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Favorite living trumpet player?
Nicholas Payton.
John?
Yeah, Nicholas Payton's. And also,
Nice.
I'll say Keon Harold as well. I really like Keon Harold.
Nice. Yeah, Keon's the man. All right, favorite trumpet player who has passed on?
Miles.
Freddie Hubbard.
Harmon mute or cup mute?
Harmon.
Harmon mute.
Like a heavy horn or a lightweight horn?
Light.
Yeah, light, medium light.
1.5 C or 5 C?
5C. I don't play either of those.
I would say 5C just because if you had to do it on a gig, you would be exhausted from the 1.5. If you had to do like a 3-hour gig, you'd be in trouble.
All right. Maynard Ferguson or Dizzy Gillespie?
Dizzy.
All right, don't hate me, y'all, because I'm gonna say Maynard only because I love his screaming stuff. It got me super into trumpet. You know, like I probably would not have played trumpet had it not been for Maynard. I like got to meet him and everything, so I'm gonna say Maynard.
Freddie Hubbard or Woody Shaw?
Freddie.
Freddie.
All right, so I feel like I'm putting John on the chopping block. So we'll switch. The rest of the answers, John can answer first, then Emily, because he's like he's feeling like the brunt of the pain.
These are hard questions.
That's what we do on Talking Trumpet, you know.
These are controversial answers. You know what I'm saying? I hope I'm not. Yeah. Anyway,
it's all good. It's all good. It's all in fun. It's like
all in fun.
Literally just like all in fun. Like this is not a dissertation. You're good.
Beautiful.
Next one: Blue Mitchell or Kenny Dorham?
Kenny Dorham, Austin, Texas, for sure.
I think I'm gonna go with Blue Mitchell.
Nice.
Yeah.
Snooky Young or Cat Anderson?
I'll go Cat Anderson.
I'm gonna go with Snooky.
Nice. Favorite female trumpeter? Living or past?
Ingrid Jensen.
Well, yeah, I also love Ingrid, but I'll also say Clara Bryant. I got to interview her.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, whoa! I mean, I'll take a pause. I want to hear about this.
I was taking a women's studies class in college, so I had to write a paper. I don't even know what it was about, but I chose to interview her. So Scotty Barnhart also had her phone number, so I called her and just asked her a bunch of questions. It was really cool.
Wow. And she passed like maybe a year or two ago, huh?
Yeah, not that long ago.
Wow. Kudos to you for getting to talk to her. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
She would have been like in her early 90s, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow. All right, back to rapid fire. I'm sorry, that was intriguing. I had to like make sure and take some time for that one. That's killing. Next question, and I still got like 8 more, so we're gonna be firing for a little bit. Favorite trumpeter not born in the U.S.
Maynard.
Yeah, I will take it out.
Canada's technically.
Ingrid. She's from Canada.
Yeah. They don't. Yeah, that counts. Like you're good. Canada's not U.S., so it's cool. Reading sheet music in concert pitch or B flat?
I'm gonna go concert is preferred.
I like B flat.
I'm with you on that, Emily. Standard or reverse lead pipe?
Standard.
Oh,
Emily?
I have only played on standard, so I'm gonna go with that, to my knowledge.
Yep. Dream gig, Beyonce or Lincoln Center?
Oh, Beyonce for sure, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say Beyonce.
All right. Are you one mouthpiece over everything or a mouthpiece for everything person?
One mouthpiece for everything.
Me too.
Have you ever played a piccolo trumpet?
Yes. Had my dad got one of these cheaper ones growing up, off brand. So we got to play around with one of those.
Nice.
I've never actually played one. I have almost played one a few times, but I just didn't have a mouthpiece for it, so.
I'm in the same boat.
Yeah.
Have you ever played a different brass instrument, and which one was your favorite if you have?
I have, and they're all the other brass instruments are way too hard to play. So I would
Says the
say,
hardest brass instrument.
yeah, probably euphonium, just because it's that much, or tuba, something similar, with the valves, because I can't do
Have you
trombone.
ever played one though?
Yeah,
Have you?
not like
Okay,
on a
okay.
gig or anything, but like, messing around and stuff. You know.
Yeah.
I like trombone. My dad is a trombonist, and my brother used to play. So, my dad gave me one of his trombones because I was teaching a sixth grader how to play. So it was my first time playing it ever, like a year or two ago, and it's really fun. So I still have one. I can't play it very well though.
Nice. Yeah, I like trombone too. I have a conflict of interest in my household, but I like
Mm,
trombone.
yeah.
I probably I probably play tuba though. I play sousaphone if it was like another world. Like I play sousaphone if it was me.
Hmm.
I got two more questions. Mouthpiece buzzing or lead pipe playing or none of that jazz. Like none of that at all.
Uh, I would do some mouthpiece buzzing, but I'd rather just lip buzz, free buzz, you know, and then that's, or whistle, if you want to just be, if you don't have access to any of that stuff. I think that is great.
I might do a little bit of lead pipe buzzing, but I'm kind of like anti mouthpiece buzzing. I don't really like that.
I got you. That's why it's a controversial second
Yeah.
to last question. All right, last question. If you had to nominate one person to do the next talking trumpet episode, who would it be?
Dude, you should get Ashlyn Parker. I nominate Ashlyn Parker. Come on, Ashlyn. I want to hear what Ashlyn has to say about all of this. I don't know about y'all, but
I'm down with
I
that
can't
for sure.
wait for that, bro.
You
Yeah,
should get
Emily. Yeah, I was like Emily, not the same person. Go ahead.
um you should get Wendell Brunius or Leroy Jones.
Ooh,
Yes.
I
ooh.
actually recently interviewed both of them for I'm going to UNO right now, and I had to interview both of them for
Mhm.
UNO. So they're both so nice and have so much knowledge to share.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, dang. Appreciate that, Emily.
Hmm.
I'll start reaching out to the elders now. All right, all right.
Hmm.
Well, this has been fun, y'all. I want to give y'all like some space to pitch anything that y'all have in the works. Y'all got like a channel that you just made up, a new page. You got a recording session you just did. Like, give us what you got going on that's going on, and or if you have something that you want to plan to do, shout it out now so we can hold you accountable via talking trumpet. We'll start with Emily on this one.
Yeah, my main focus is definitely getting my album done, and that's Smilo, my band. So yeah, that's almost done. I really don't know when that'll be out because I've never released anything before, and I don't know how to promote stuff. Um, but yeah, that's the main thing, and then I'm just working on getting better at the trumpet and kind of changing up my embouchure and stuff, maybe. So that'll be a
Gotcha.
big endeavor. Yeah,
Yeah. Well, good luck with that. I mean,
thanks.
that's not fun. So
Yeah.
good luck. All right, John, what you got?
Let's see. I got all the social media stuff. I'm not very active on there right now. It just doesn't felt like the time or the place. So, I'm out, around town, or if you want to hang out and you live in New Orleans, I'm happy to grab a coffee, or something like that. You can come and slide into the DMs on Instagram or Facebook. I do interact on those. I just don't post a lot, but I love to connect and talk with friends and fellow trumpet players, all the time. Mainly just doing private events right now. Though I did play the Spotty Cat opening this weekend with Dr. Six, so I might be doing some gigs with Dr. Sick or the Squirrel Nut Zippers this year. Also play in a band called BRW. They're a trio of singers, and that they're actually getting the key to the city this week or next, and then got honored with like a Louisiana Lifetime Achievement Award. So we do some public events, but mostly private with them. And then looking forward to doing some shows, hopefully at the Columns or various spots that I was playing at prior to COVID-19. And yeah, that's kind of what. Oh, also, hopefully going to be releasing a couple singles this year that I've worked on with Nicholas Payton and Jameson and Ari Title, and then also some other wonderful musicians around town. So if anybody wants to collaborate or work on some stuff, let's do it, y'all. Come on, like let's make some NFTs or whatever, you know.
Oh yeah, you dropping the new game, the new school game, that NFT game. I get you. I got you, bro.
Erica
Well,
Badu
cool, man.
tweeted about it, so you know it's coming.
What she say? What did she say?
She just you have to go to her Twitter, but and also Twitter is where it's at. Oh my gosh, so much good stuff. I'm loving it on there lately. So she said something about NFTs are for real or something. I don't know. So
Cool. Well, thank you, Emily. Thank you, John. This has been a pleasure. Like,
Yeah.
I'm giddy over here talking about some trumpet, and so like I'm excited to go practice and
Me
get
too.
back into the production part of like making this whole thing work together. So I appreciate y'all doing this. And everybody for watching. Appreciate y'all watching. Have a great practice session and have a good day. Wow.
Yeah.
peace.